Okay, as always, gotta do my audio test. Okay, as always, gotta do my audio test. That's pretty good. I like that. Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another dev stream. Today, we're gonna remake this place. You may notice this place has been partially remade. Like, what is this? Muddy crystals? These are new models that my buddy Austin made, but this is enough. We need to freaking remake the whole place, just like we did with the desert. This place. Look at this, man. Why's my studio lagging? Is this the remake, or is it just the game making small updates? Well, I read that message wrong, but yes, this is the full revamp. I'm lagging like crazy. The studio is really laggy. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with the desert. I mute the music. Okay. Seems to not be lagging now. So a few things have changed. I forgot how long it takes to kill these guys. Okay. You can add yourself in one of the ice. I'm already in the game. As a boss. So you may notice. What is that? Now, if I go in here. Ah. Stellar Shrine, huh? What could this be? I didn't finish with this thing, I just kind of made it earlier. So this is gonna be how you spawn bosses. I decided that I really don't like the boss just being here. That'd be cool if you had to build up some suspense and activate this shrine. I don't know how you'll activate it yet, but that's how you'll spawn the boss. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But I really like this crystal Halo model for it. That's what I did this morning. Changes how everything looks. I really wish I could make this not be white when you're outside, but I had to pull some trickery to make that. So this is the end of the desert. I haven't finished this room yet, or added a door here, but I will. Point is, I'm just building. I'll put all the fun stuff in later, you know. We just gotta set up the game first. Take a drink real quick. Alright. There we go. So I got about 2 hours till I gotta eat something. So for 2 hours, remake the ice area. Might do another stream after that if I don't get too tired. So here's current version, ice area. I don't know how I feel about these ice crystals. I don't like the glass layer around them. What does it look like when I take that off? It's interesting that he put mud on this because now I gotta come up with a way to make that make sense. Yeah, I think I like this version better. Alright. So, just like last time, I had to set up so many friggin' triggers for this. It's so stupid. Like last time, I'm probably just gonna delete the whole area and start over. So I'm just gonna do this. I want to have freedom. Hello, Mr. Magical. Currently looking over a few things before I start. Ah, Mr. Sir's here! You're the same Mr. Sir who made these things. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna take the outer shell off of these because I think I like them better this way. I think these look better. I'm also gonna try to match that dirt texture with something. I also think I'm gonna put a little texture in the ground here, real quick. I'm playing the quietest music in the world. Just a little detail on the ground. Match color as best as I can. Not perfect, but it's certainly better than nothing. This is what I tend to do. Spend time doing dumb things. Wow. What happened? Okay. One on this side. Then I'll move on to the ice. Oh yeah. That's good enough. We got the crystals. I like shapes. Put a couple shapes down. Make it look significant. So I think this thing, once you use it, it's just gonna disappear. And then it'll come out of the ground or something. Alright. It's time for the ice cave. Now the problem I have is that I have no idea what this is supposed to be. When I made this, way back, 2016, I put up these giant towers. I don't know what I was going for. Just that it looked cool. Looks like you're in a fridge. Maybe I can find some reference. What is this? What do we do here? We've got these assets. Let me pull these apart. I'm pretty sure there's only a few of these. Do you make models through Blender? Yes. I don't make all the models though. I didn't make these. These were made by a disgruntled skeleton. I did make that crystal shrine though. This music's nice. Yeah, my studio is kind of having a hard time. I feel like it's lagging a little bit. No, no. AI did not make these models. Speaking of ChatGPT, isn't there a model generator now? Roblox released and everyone hates? Collision groups. What the heck is this? What is this? Oh my. Run script? Hello, Mr. Tesla. Alright. I don't need to look at this anymore. Is this a different crystal? I don't know what just happened, but my headset just popped. I'm gonna check my files, because I don't remember how many of these crystals actually exist. Let's see. I should be able to find it in here. Bam, bam, bam. Ice spikes. Got this one, this one, this one. So there's 4 of them. I got them all. One question. Do you intend to make the game less laggy for mobile players? Absolutely. Of course. I'm currently using streaming enabled, which should help a lot. Hello, Mr. Kinder. Trying to figure out what I want to do with this old area. Is there an FPS counter in studio? Hey, I knew I was lagging. What is this? Why am I losing frames? What's happening? What is my frame rate? See this? This is a recent issue. This wasn't happening. What's going on? Show diagnostics bar? Where even is that? Turn this on. I didn't see that. Show diagnostics bar. It's in diagnostics panel. Wait, where? It's not in here. Okay, just a show diagnostics bar. Why would I need to see that? Wait, so I'm at 60 right now. What? Is it magically fixed? No. Wait, what? I swear, I bet what's causing this FPS drop is the occlusion culling. Had this issue before they released it. I turned it on as a beta feature and it started causing a lag. You're going to make new game passes? Yes. Well, if I just want to show my FPS, I'll do this. Ah, ah, ah. Look at that. That's horrible. When was this an issue? I wonder if Roblox isn't using my GPU. Okay, let me go check that real quick. It's gonna take just a minute. Let me do that. I'm gonna look at my NVIDIA settings. Manage 3D settings. Program settings. Select the program. You think it'll even exist in this menu? What? Why is Sniper Elite 5 on here? I don't have that. I've never had that. Yeah, as expected, Roblox is not on here. Okay. Let me find it. Roblox. This is, not the same thing, is it? What the heck? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna squee. There it is. I think there should be something that shows the next order area you need to go to. Maybe. Probably with the quests. Use global setting. Oh. GPUs. Yeah. Okay, so it is using my GPU. It'd be my studio quality level. Let me turn that down. Is that helping? A little bit. Dang, man. Why does it gotta be like this? Alright, I'll take it. It's good enough. Alright. Take a drink. Thank you, Mr. Goshbo. Sorry, I'm a little congested. Alright, so here's what I have in mind right now. Are you going to nerf some bosses? They're going to be remade from scratch. Every single boss in the game. Every item, every boss. Every single thing in the game. So, I definitely want to copy the color. I don't know if I like this material, but we'll see what we can do. Glass? Kind of like Glacier. Yeah, Glacier's a clear win. Alrighty! Let's save ourselves some time later and put this in a folder. Call it terrain. So, where's Measure Buddy? Did I delete him? Oh, I deleted him. Measure Buddy. There he is. Best friend. That burp scared you? That's hilarious. Yeah, I know. The song. Stupid Nintendo playlist. I'm just trying to play music that won't get me ganked. Or Mario says the hard N. I didn't know the N got hard. That was reserved for a different letter. I was thinking we'd make this into like a cave. It'd be fun. I've remade this area so many times, you have no idea. Let me think. If it's just a cave, it's not very exciting. How is Nintendo music copyright free? I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, it's safer to play Nintendo music than like Macro Blank. So I could do like a worm cave. And that would work. But I think that's kind of boring. You will keep the secrets on the game? Uh-huh. Yep. Maybe I should play into the big pillars that we had before. I don't know what this song is, but it kind of sucks. So the big pillars... Yeah, I'm building slow right now because I'm thinking... I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. We have... this. I like these big pillars. They're the whole idea of this area. This like the whole theme. But if I make it a cave, then I wouldn't have them. I use... What could I do here? Maybe it's not a cave. Maybe we do like different levels. Thinking. I was thinking about reference images, but I'm trying to make something based on something I already made. I don't want it to be a cave. What do I think? What do I want this to look like? There's a parry in the game. It's just a timed block. What's this song? I've heard this song before. Never mind. I've never played that game. Okay. I don't want it to be outdoors. I want it to be indoors. I don't want it to be a cave. Because a cave would be really boring. Really tight, confined. It just holds your hand, tells you where to go. That sucks. In Bones 2, we had a cave and it had branching paths, but wasn't really a fan of that either. It's just a maze. Hello, Mr. Julian. Thank you for the good wishes. Here's what we did last time. Got all this junk here. Like an ice canyon. I'm debating on if I want you to be able to fall through like a hole in the ground. I don't think that would be a good thing to do. Oh, inspiration has struck. I have an idea. Can't make this too big, because big areas are just kind of annoying. It is going to be underground, but I have an idea. Don't need that. Inspiration! I have this get thinner. Song's alright. What am I making? I was thinking that this would go like over here. And then there'd be another path that went down here. Be like a spiral type thing. I don't know where the ice pillars are going to come in. So basically, we use this plugin. Does that. I wish it wouldn't go down that far, but we'll get somewhere. Hold on, I have to deal with an emergency. What'd you say? Make transfer ice to some places, place Bobson. Could do that. I gotta deal with something. One of my games just got ganked. Oh my god. How bad is it? Ah, that's so stupid. Hold on. I'm just gonna fix it and hope for the best. It's gonna take 1 minute. This is so stupid. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that another time. Mr. Sir, if you are here in chat, I guess we're gonna have to nuke the flag drawing mechanic. That sucks. But it doesn't look like they're ever gonna let us have it. Unfortunately. You should make the cave going done. And then make the ice map. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'll just do this and then let it look stupid. I did this. Amazing. Man. Can't have fun on Roblox. Roblox said, your game has freeform drawing in it. So that means your game is 13 plus, even though it's client side only. Only you can see what you draw. And that also means that we lose like almost all of our players immediately. So thank you, Roblox, very much. This is for a different game. Alright. My frames are dropping. So if I do like crossover here. Oh, boop. How do you get stud textures? Your best bet these days is to do custom material. I'm not using stud textures though. How does the current 1K area still have studs on it? They still exist. You can still do studs. They're hidden though. You have to. So I make a part. You can't see it. You need to do this. Actually, there's not multiple things. Okay, you need to do this. And then this magically comes back. Just gotta set this to studs. You can set it all. All this old feature tech. Alright, see you, Mr. Austin. I'll have to get rid of the Well, we'll talk about that in messages. Okay. So this thing, it's gonna be like, oh, where's it going? It's going everywhere! My onion catcher went red. Oh, that must have been real loud. Welcome back, Mr. Noodles. Mr. Noodle! Instant noodle. You know, I used to eat instant noodles, but they made my teeth start going brown, so I didn't eat them anymore. So here's our wonderful little path. How long of a path is this? This is pretty long. What if I had you, like, go down here? That's fine. We can have a long path. What are you making? I thought I put that in the stream title. So, I guess I'll just have, like, a white area here. You think this will work? There we go. Looks like a Mario 64 slide level. I really don't like the confinement of this path. So, this is all going to be underground, by the way. I have an idea. But, I'm going to make 2 paths. It would be fun if you could slide. It's not a track. It's supposed to be a path. Okay, so we'll have one that goes underneath. I have some ideas of how that could work. Have it go right this way. Have it turn like that. It's kind of a harsh turn. Oop. Okay. This looks really weird, but it should end up being pretty cool. Where are we gonna end up here? Here? It's not gonna connect very nicely, but it'll be okay. Oop, oop. Never mind. Looks fine. We'll go over here and we'll be like, oh, ice. Don't worry about the bottom of the platforms. We'll cover that up. Why is no one talking? Because that's my job. I don't know. Is there even anybody here? Let's see. How many people we got in here? 6. Amazing. 6 whole people here. Oops. Sometimes it's just wrong for some reason. There we go. Oh, it's gonna make me do this. Hold on, that doesn't look very good. Okay, so now we've got this thing. It's kind of the general shape of the area. Pretty cool. Do I have Twitch? Yes. I do have a Twitch account. But I really don't use that. I was thinking bottom of this would be a different material. For the games, that's a different Twitch account that I used for a very short time. I might use it again, but it's just Grim Dev. Mario Kart level? Fight a tiger or a kangaroo? You're gonna have a really hard time winning against a tiger. Kangaroo? You can box. You can actually fight a kangaroo. The tiger's just gonna destroy you. What the heck? Aerogel. I guess this could be like muddy. How many areas have you already remade? Not many. This is the very last thing that we're doing in the revamp. I'm just trying to see how this looks. This is gonna be so messy. What's with this classical music? What is this about, huh? What is this about, huh? This is gonna take forever, isn't it? I'm gonna get around all this Z fighting. Why does it have to loop the music? Like, do I really want to hear it this many times? This could work. Okay, I get it. I've heard the song enough. Yeah, I have an idea. This could work. The thing that sucks, though, is that I'm gonna have to do this on every single part. This does not need to go that far. Huge job? Not really. All these only All these areas only take a couple hours. Like this place, I only spent 4 hours on this. Okay, that's a big message. If you copy the path and then put another one below it and make the top part just a little transparent, you'll get a reflection effect. I can't do that here. Unfortunately, that only works with when there's like a flat ground. But I need a very not flat ground. And also, this is going to be a chasm. This is not going to be reflective. This part's going to be tedious, but as soon as I have this part done, the whole area is pretty much done. I just got to decorate it. $200? I'm not making 50 areas. I'm only making 9. I'm doing 9 areas because these are my original areas that I made back in 2016. The rest of them are not my work. How'd you get the name Crytham? And why? It's a combination of my old name and the creeper and my... well, the word rhythm, because I make music. What is going on here? There we go. It's a little confusing sometimes. Oh, great. This isn't gonna let me do this. Creeper! Uh-oh. Ah. The issue, I see. Okay. My FPS is really chugging. Working with parts like this instead of doing this in Blender might have been a bad call. But I'm too far in. What is this, man? What is happening? Hey, that works. Doesn't have to be perfect. I could live with that. Just gotta figure this part out. Man, why does it gotta stretch itself out like that? I don't even know where it's getting these numbers from. I'll just cover it up. You know what? Yeah, this would be fine. Ah, I just wish it didn't look like that. It's the most difficult thing I've ever done in studio. I have no idea. I have a better idea. I'm not doing the underside like this. Most difficult thing I've ever done in studio? Probably make a whole freaking Minecraft chunk system with networking and everything. And then I threw it all away because it didn't work very well. That was a big time sink. What is this? Delete. Oh, my pizza. Can't really tell what is and isn't supposed to be here. Not that. That's a funny message. No, I don't need Blender for this. This, in fact, I think would be a lot harder to make, since I would be throwing away all this time I've already put in. I need advice. I know what I'm doing. What is this? Ugh. I didn't start this at 16. I would be like 25 if I did that. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need butter. Okay. Instead, I think I want to use either this or like a rock mesh. A rock or crystal? I was gonna use these for decoration though. I didn't think about that. These are kind of high detail assets for the texture. I got a material on it. So I don't know how much of this I want to use. I don't think Archimedes could do anything else that Resize Line could. Because I'm pretty sure Resize Line does the same thing. You have a stone cave area. No. I was thinking I'd use these to hide the connections. Then near the bottom, we could use this dirt. Need like a dirty rock. Can't use this, it's a little too smooth. Do I have a rock anywhere? I don't think I have any of those. I have these, but these are like blocks. I never made a rock. Definitely want to use this here. Will you add the penguins? No. Penguins live near the water. Penguins need water, man. Happy early birthday, Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue. I've received the message. Yeah, we're going somewhere with this. I'm trying to... I don't have any rocks that I can use to line the wall here. No penguins. I have this big ice thing. I like this ice crystal. But this isn't gonna help me on the wall. What do I do here? I need to find something. Could make a rock. Could do that. Alright. It's time. Okay. I need rocks. I need many rocks. I don't care too much about the topology. So I'm thinking, use this. Right? We grab him. Cool. I need like icy rocks that have melted. I need to line the wall with it too. Actually, how about not that? That's gonna be impossible to use. Let's use this. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. You should make an ice archway. Right here. I want to do like an overpass, overhang. Actually, you can't see this. I'm gonna do an ice overhang right here. Blender! Okay. This is what I did to make the sand. I want something a bit sharper. Oh, this isn't cut horizontally. Okay. For this part, I'm just gonna do this a bunch. Not too worried about how it looks. See if I can get something that looks alright. Just gonna squish all the vertices together. Just want to put like small parts down. Yes. It's fine. I can decimate all that and fix it later. I'm just trying not to squish it together too much because it's going to be a nightmare to fix. Okay. As you can see, things are different. I manually fix most of that. Have you ever made a donut in Blender? Pretty easy, man. You can do that in a couple clicks. Uh-oh. The music is over. Wait, is this the same video? Okay. This'll do. Alright. Looking at this, I only need one side. Okay. I just want to pull it out a little bit like this. This is danger music. The reason I don't care about this so much is because I'm just gonna throw this on it. It'll help with the spikiness. Doesn't look very good though. That's probably fine. I just need something like this. Ready? I'm just doing it the most naive way I can think. And now I need this side. Yeah, I can do that. I just need to squish it all together so I can force it into the wall. The decimate thing will destroy your topology. That's the only issue. You just gotta make sure it's not too squashed. That's okay, we don't need good topology. Once you see the way I'm gonna use this, nothing's gonna matter anymore. Your FPS is gonna be fine. Look at this thing. Alright. That's fine. I'm just gonna shove it in the wall. Let's export. This one. Alright. It's not shaded smooth. It's fine. I don't know when this song became a banjo song, but it's not terrible. So this is pretty much all I'm gonna do with this. That's pretty much it. You making an ice area or an ice kingdom? It's supposed to be like a cavern. Oh, you know what? I kind of like this as white. I'm gonna go through a bunch of different materials. That was it. Some of these materials are just nasty. They're just too small and repeating. That's why it always looks better to just pick a flat material. There's a snow material. Doesn't look like snow. Oh, I'm sorry. This is what I'm doing. So this is half the problem solved. The underside is still going to be like a bit janky. Yeah, I kind of really... Just looks better if it's solid. But I'm trying to pretend I'm this size. This is my POV. See that? Looks fine. I wish it was more reflective. Oh, you know what I could do? Okay. If I do this, and I give this like a skybox, I can make this look like ice. We don't have reflection probes in Roblox, unfortunately. So we just have to use the skybox. But it'll be fine, because this area is going to be underground. So, it's a little trick. There's also no Fresnel on it. So, for example, if I just search, like, guy, use this one, I guess, the whatever this is. Oh. Different. This one? Yeah, this will look fine, right? Looks like ice. Something like that. Or we could do something silly. I love fun so hard! Make it purple. Let's see. Lots of skies available on Roblox. Scary sky? Scary dark sky. Scary sky. Oh, there's a lot of those apparently. Scary sky. Could you imagine seeing this? You would never know. You'd be like, oh, that's an interesting material. That's an idea. We'll keep that in mind for the future. You wouldn't think that copy and pasting this would look any good, but you'd be surprised. At a creeper island and make the creepers play. I can't have creeper anymore. All the creepers in the game are skeletons now. I've been left behind. This is the type of thing you just gotta make it easy for yourself. This is a lot easier to do than the old method I was doing. It looks fine. Looks gray, but not forever. Is this the baby level? The baby, hold on. Hold on. It doesn't tell. I think that was the tiniest Mario Kart track theme. Creeper! This reminds me of when a brown bear wandered into my basement at 1 o'clock in the morning. How is that possible? In the basement? That takes a lot of effort to get to. Gotta go through the house. Unless your house is broken. Designed by brown bears. Mario! Mario, 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 Mario! For some reason, I always end up doing tedious things, so I'm just used to it at this point. It's my tedious work. It's fun though, because I get cool results that I like. Now that I got it figured out, I can speed up a little bit. What time is it? Oh, we're doing fine. It's hardly even been an hour. All of these songs is Mario. These songs is Mario. Look how tall the ice gets here. I'll take this one. This one's kind of huge. I think a lot of Nintendo music is just fun because of the sound effects. Because the chords are pretty straightforward. They've got all these freaking crazy sounds happening all the time. I'm gonna change it up here. And we're gonna do this side. I might make this side a bit lower than this. Because I want you to feel like you can fall in. Carpet music is just insane. It's just fast and crazy. What's your opinion on Japanese animated TV series and films and shows? They're made for a specific type of person that I am not. You know, this isn't much space to walk. I might need to extend this. This is not enough space. How about I make a dirt path over here? This is where the dirt and the stone will happen. That you can walk on a bit. What this music sounds like to me. Make it stop! Oh, what is that? I would love if this plugin actually worked. This will give you some space to maneuver. What if I do this? Oh my god. What is that? Oh, this plugin was not made for that. What if instead of the bone there was many... Why'd you say that? The direction of the arrows doesn't seem to make any difference. That's better. Hello, DXN. That's exactly what your name is. It's exactly what it says. It says DXN. Hmm. We're gonna make this underground. It's gonna be a little weird. This stupid plugin. I wish it didn't. Actually, I can fix that. Let me check this out. Instead, plate. Oh wow, that's not right. Okay. So this plugin lets you pick the thickness. I should just do that. You love those RPG games where they use the Roblox Night bundles for armor? Well, this game doesn't, unfortunately, so you will not like this game. I'm sorry. This game's not for you. You can't play this game. Unfortunately, this game has custom armor. Now, we used to use that for Bouncer 2, but I'm not a big fan. Roblox, it promotes a way of building things that is kind of unconventional, but it's nice, I like it. To do this in Blender, I don't know. I guess you could just make quads and just connect the faces. It'd be fine. But doing this in Roblox is just convenient. Because I don't have to make big terrain. The real reason I don't use Blender for this is because Roblox's collision is so bad. You cannot make collision for terrain. There should be enough room to walk around. It's kind of ugly. I'll try to decorate it a bit. Make it better. But it is kind of ugly. This part is going to be the tricky part, but it's not something I haven't done before. Stopped using resize align. Well, I can't use resize align for this. I'm trying to make new geometry. That doesn't work for some reason. Anybody who gets outside the map is going to be like, what is this? Why does it look like that?
In my game, I've tried to make a world similar to Deep Woken's, though I've only done building for about 4 years, and with the building's not environment.
And with building, it's not environment, so it's kind of hard. Buildings is a huge pain. I really don't like making buildings because you have to make it proportionally correct. Even if you have a style, you have to have a style that isn't too freaking crazy. Making buildings is a different ballpark. Four years? 4 years isn't bad. I had 4 years of experience. Actually, that's not true. I only had 1 year of experience when I made Bonesford 2. I was making stuff that was a little bit worse than this. Maybe any new overseers? Why would you ask that 2 times? Is it really that interesting? Oh my god. You know what? You're gonna get executed. You're gonna die. It's all your fault. Then we can have a cave end off like that. What happened to inside of pyramid? That's exactly how you wrote that. Looks like this now. There's a bunch of triggers for the area stuff. Yeah, this thing. I like this thing. We'll see that soon. It's starting to come together. I think I need to get rid of some of this stuff. These 2 pieces. That Stellar Shrine is supposed to be the boss spawner. Reflectance value in the crystals of the pyramid? I think it was 5. Never mind, it's 50. I've heard this song so many times. I used to use this song in my videos. This was used in Get All the Blocks video. We're gonna get all the blocks. We're gonna get all the blocks and it's gonna be amazing. You think you should go from big games to small games or from small to big? I don't think you should ever make big games. I don't think anyone should make big games. You can make, I guess theoretically, you can make a big game out of a small game. A big game is just a small game with a bunch of stuffs. But I really don't believe that big games are a thing to be made. Is stuff like a bone sword too? Bring back Patrick running and falling? No. He fell to his death. He's dead. This silly plugin. How could you not connect these faces? Haha, I'll take that. Yeah, that was the video. I don't know how that works, that's magic. It's off. Why is it ice? I don't want that. I didn't approve that. See the texture change when you get far away. That might be what maps are. I don't know. I don't remember. How many swords could a Bone Lord sword if a Bone Lord could bone? Okay.
Okay. If you want to say something like that, you can. You can.
Ah, this stupid plugin. Come on. Your job is to connect. You need to do your job. What is the deal? Can't make that? Can't figure out? Need help? Silly computer need help all the time. Can't figure out a simple problem. That's kind of cool. And still, Ballard is still in the current version of the game? Not anymore. I mean, he's into the current version, yeah, but he's not in this version. I'm gonna have to make this really tight, because this kind of breaks the illusion of what this place is supposed to look like. Get rid of this. Is this baby music? Let me do this. Pirate music? Pirate Zelda? Celtic? Irish? Scottish? Alright, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark with this. This is tavern music. Stumbled upon this by accident. And did you make this by yourself? So far, yeah. Hit this big dirt wall. Yeah, we got this stuff. We're connecting it. We, as in we, which means you. You are also doing this. I like the YouTube streams because everyone's on YouTube all the time and you see the stuff. You're like, oh, I've never seen that. Oh, we got monkey music. So I was thinking, this is gonna be kind of weird. Looking like a 2017 sliding game? Like a surf game? 2013? Or like a marble racing game? That's what I was kind of impression I was getting. I want this to come up, be a big dome. Is this a game you made? Yeah. Yeah, I made this game. You might know it. You might have recognized this name. Name of this game? Well, it's a long story. What do you mean? You don't like the monkey music? What are you saying? You saying you don't like the monkey music, huh? You think it'd be faster if I just did this? I like monkey music. I made monkey music one time. But I think it was a little bit sacrilegious. I think it could do better. I played Donkey Kong 64 when I was like 4 years old. It was a fever dream. I always describe it like that, but playing a 3D game as a 4-year-old is insane. Like, you cannot comprehend what is happening. It feels like you're really there. It feels the same as being in a dream. Like a weird state of not being lucid. I like this song. The song goes out to all my favorite chimps and chimpanzees out there. Wonder if the permafrost blade would have its model's ability. I don't know what that means. Under this lip right here, I could put a crystal there. We're getting somewhere. It's not too bad. The new permafrost item... Hold on. Permafrost blade. What are you talking about? Is there an item called that, I think? Hello, Mr. Cirrus. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. Yeah, that... It's funny to look back at stuff you saw when you were little and be like, wow, this looks so real. And then to see it as an adult, it's like a disappointment, but also funny. Like, how did I believe that? What am I doing? This part needs to be underground. Actually said it right? Cirrus? Cirrus. Give me some more time and I'll say it wrong again. A gear that has a ice spike ability. A gear. People still say that? Gear? Oh, you're talking about the Roblox gear. I don't know what it'll do. How many universe... Sorry. I just merged two messages. After Universe 1 remodel, do you feel like changing the deity items, weapons, where they have objects? Well, absolutely. Every single item's gonna be completely remade. How many games have you made, including this one? It's in the hundreds. I don't know how many, but it's in the hundreds. How many have I released? It's a different question. That would be more like 15. I can only imagine what it felt like to play the first 3D games when they came out. That must have been something. Oh, Mr. Dixon, some of the items aren't going to be remade because they look fine, but all the abilities are going to be redone. Yeah, some things did look... I mean, I don't remember. I was so little. We did have a CRT in our old apartment. I remember those big box TVs, like bubble screens. Here's a question for everybody in the chat. Do you remember the first YouTube video you ever watched? I somehow do. I remember the first few I watched. I actually have a link to, like, the fourth one of the first few I watched. Yeah, I wouldn't expect people to know that, but I do think it's worth asking. You remember the first video, really? That's crazy. One of the first things I watched, well, the very first video, I don't have a link to it, but I remember I had just been playing Mario Kart on the Wii. My dad hooked up the Wii to YouTube. And I was like, oh, freaking heck yeah, my friends talk about this at school, freaking YouTube. And I looked up Mario Kart Wii World Records. And it blew my mind because they were doing all these glitches. It's like, what the heck? You can break this game? That's how I learned about glitches. That changed me. Glitches changed me. You watched a prank video with an obnoxious laugh soundtrack. That's classic. That's like one of the things that they recommend you these days. I kind of wish I had a CRT still. Because they're... I mean, if you want to deal with tech from the time, you should experience it how people did. If you want the full understanding. Thank you. Thank you for calling me a good dev. I'll take it. Watch Tom and Jerry. That's good. Tom and Jerry type stuff. For just a second, I thought you were saying, like, Tom and Jerry typing. Learn typing with Tom and Jerry. Something that would happen. What's this game's name? It's an old game. The Legend of the Bone Sword RPG. Been working on it on and off for almost 10 years. First few hours. Let me read this. My brain's not working. Let's see. Yeah, this game came out in 2016, so I mean, been doing this for a while. Yeah, I'm getting kind of old. I think I want to try using freaking dog sounds in a song. I want a dog song. I want to make some weird, crazy music. Animal Crossing music has a lot of cat sounds. That's cool and all. But I want dog sounds. I want doggy music. I want dog go roar, 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 roar. And then it makes you want to play with the dog. Okay, how do I deal with this? This is gonna be a nightmare. Let's save our progress. Looks like my progress was saved. Oh, speaking of race cars, NASCAR. That's what you said. But speaking of race cars, there's gonna be a car in the game that you can drive. At least one. You want a go-kart or something that you can just drive. It's gonna be a mountain or something, I don't know. But I want it to be in the game. It's gonna happen. So I just said, what is happening? It's my favorite reaction. It kills me. The reaction that I want from people is... What? 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 That's my favorite reaction. Why you do that? I don't want to do that. When driving a wheelchair, Walmart cart. Yeah, I also watched Leafy. Leafy was problematic. He was evil. I don't know what the deal was. Okay, the easy part's done. I don't have an easy part left to do now. Make a song with Max samples. It's kind of hard to record Max. He's very quiet most of the time. I do have some clips of him going rah-rah and all that. But it's actually kind of hard to get. Up! Will you paint those meshes? No, I'm gonna change the skybox. Let me do this example again. It's gonna look more like that. You know, more like ice. I can put this skybox here as a temporary. I don't have to use the space thing. Can't tell me how much you loved this game? Well, hopefully I'm doing you a service by bringing it into the future. I like the game and all that. It's just old. Doesn't live up to standards anymore. I think it could be better. Which is what this is. This is the better. Let me experiment with this. Does that work? What is this ragtime piano sample they're using? You know, you can have Patrick falling without me. I don't have to be involved. Roblox will choose your game for the next winter event because this map... I'm not joking. Yeah, right. I doubt Roblox will ever even care about an RPG game. All they care about is future avatars. And avatars that look like real humans for some reason. And being able to call people on Roblox. What's the deal with that? Let me get rid of that. What is happening? I don't have much faith in Roblox supporting this game very much because it's not optimized for babies. But we'll see, I guess. I'm not a very faithful person in general. Actually, I think I could make that work. Ooh. Not good. Oh, dang. What is happening here? Oh. I have an issue with something. I don't know if I'd call it a self-esteem issue. But I have a problem with believing that everything I work on is just gonna flop. It's probably not true. But man, it really does feel like that sometimes. No good reason for it either. It's just like Roblox in general doesn't promote things that are not, you know, the obvious simulators. They want those games.
Will you update the Nuke Tycoon?
We're working on an update for it. In fact, the voice of Mr. Sir was in this chat earlier. I was talking to him. This underside... I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll probably just connect it. This is gonna be hard. You should get the monster from dropping out of the map with Dragon Sword. No. That's... You're talking about Shoot Monster, but that's, I think you have to do something else to do that now, but it's still in the game. Can you add a tank battle arena? Isn't that what the whole map is? How long have we been doing this? Oh, we're almost at 2 hours. It's not too bad. This is mostly done now. I just gotta connect it. Just kind of hard to wrap my brain around what's happening. The shape of this place is so weird. I like weird music like this. Got so many sounds. Like, how did they make it work? Okay, this one's gonna be really hard because it's upside down. So good so far. There we go. Will Statera Elementus damage be the same or based on level? Can't answer that. I don't know yet. We haven't got that far. So is this like one big tunnel or is this two tunnels? It sounds like they use the old Roblox ouch sound in the song. Is that a jaw harp? These things are awesome. Uh-oh! There's a mistake. Can't really tell where it is. I guess it's this? Do you use Ruben Sim's bot in your Discord server? I don't trust him. To me, he really seems like he's just trying to get attention from people. Now, don't get me wrong. He's got a noble cause. But, do I really trust a guy on the internet going like, hey guys, can I ban anyone in your server just because I said so? I don't think so. I think we'll leave it up to people's behavior. I don't trust people like that. Something's off about that guy. That's my gut feeling, at least. We've had problems with people that... I don't know. It's a long story. I really don't think a bot could solve those problems. Why is it so thin? Wait, did I put this here? But yeah, generally I just don't want to give out permission like that. Should make the noob sword work. All through the game. Not just in the Willows. Yeah, I really don't like that compromise I made. I think the level 500k thing is really stupid. But it was because, why did I do that, actually? It's a good question. I think it was just a band-aid fix. A classic. But yeah, it's really dumb. We're gonna rework it. Oh god, what is this? Will you add blue lighting inside this place? I'm assuming that's what you're saying? Yes. Oh god, it's filling gaps like this is so annoying. Do it like this. Or I could do it later. How about I do that? That sounds like a good idea. Actually, what about this part? Arcade song. It's got the beep boops. Beep a deep a doop a deep beep boop. I feel like I'm missing some traditional grooves like this in my music. Just a groove. Need more like that. I knew what I was getting into when I started doing this with gap fill. I've done this before. That's fine. It'll look cool. What's your future plans for the game? What do you want to add and make? I want to be really impulsive. There's so much stuff that I just want to do. Like make a go-kart, make a ball you can roll around in. I want to do stuff like that. But once this is out, I'll have a place that I can actually just add fun ideas. Instead of having to make a new game every time. That's really what I want out of the revamp. Starting to take shape. I want to be able to see this gap here. This is kind of a tight space here. And there's also a tight space up here. So it's fine. When will you make marble game mode? When the time is right. Won't be too long. I actually prototyped the marble game mode. Just got bored one day. We add planes. If I actually get that bored, maybe. In plane. I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not gonna do flying mounts, but I will do gliding mounts, so you can, you know, glide. But you will never be able to fly. Unless you have dingus, flingers, and gravity coil. Those should know. That would be fun though. I'd love to turn this into a full game by doing stuff like that. This is a Kirby 64 song. Welcome, Mr. Hunter. Welcome. Again, I said that 2 times for some reason. But here's our progress. Making cave. Nice. Working on it. What is going on with this? Oh. You. This is gonna be tricky. Oh, man. Okay. Oh. It's hard to tell if it's like inside out. Yeah, this is stanky music. I feel like the people who know about the game love it, but the new gen just don't know how a hidden gem it is. My honest opinion, the game kind of sucks. It's old. It needs the revamp. If this game didn't get revamped, then it would just become obscure because no one likes it. Do this, we can fix that. Oh. Never mind. Yeah, sorry. I think that the game doesn't hold up to modern times at all. The revamp is gonna allow me to bring it into modern times. I don't know what kind of music this is, but I like it. I'm glad you didn't regret playing the game. That would be really bad for me. I can't... I'm not doing Exposed Sky because this is a rare opportunity for me to do cave lighting. Uh-oh. We ran out of music. What? I just got an ad for a horse game. That was weird. How many RPG games have you ever played? Not many. I haven't played many since I was little. Really haven't been in the RPG space, but I have seen some of the new games. Because, well, that's what I'm up against. If you don't want anything with the games, it dies. If you don't do anything with the games, it dies just like any other games. But the fact that you're not letting it and you're revamping it shows how much you care about what you made. It's hard for me to comment on my own actions here because I'm just doing what I know. I've always done this. Always been the bone sword guy. I don't know what it's like to be a bone sword player. I've always been the guy making this stuff. No, I'm just messing with you, Mr. Extreme. Don't worry about it. Thanks for giving out RPG kit for free. Did you know that this revamp uses that kit that I made? Wow. This is how I prove the kit works. Coming together, right? What would you do without the gap fill plugin? I wouldn't be able to make this. I would probably make gap fill. I need gap fill. It's like such a nice way to make terrain. Oh, here's where everything collides. It's where all the pipes join. You just gotta put some stuff in here and hope it connects. I'll do my best. What's my favorite secret that I've added? Probably the air room. It's just simple, classic wall that you can go through. Reminiscent of times that are gone. Makes me happy. In fact, well, I haven't finished remaking it, but I did put that back in the game. In this version. Oh! There we go! I think it's working. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I've done so much terrain building like this. This is actually not too bad. Based on, well, compared to what I've done. Yep, that was the burp of the year. So about the 3D area thing, you could do a Final Fantasy, I think, had like a 2.5D thing going on, where it had locked camera angles. I don't know if you'd want to do that, but it was 3D. At least it looked 3D. I don't know how they did it. They had like a thing going on there. It was cool. Here's where I want it to open up, and here's where I want the arena to go. This area is cheaping out a little bit. I need to bring back the ice pillars somewhere. But it is just a big cave. But I really like how it's a straight path. And yet, you can't see the boss arena from here. Just because it curves a little bit enough. Yeah, it was a lot like walking around a painting. They did that in Mario Party, the first one, and I really liked that as a kid. 'Cause it's like a game board. It was like a game. You think I could get the Barb World Record? Here we go! No, that world record goes to Badlands Chugs. No one burps like him. Alright. Now here's the part where you need to be a bit of an engineer to connect these pipes correctly. I'm gonna check your Discord. What'd you do? What? Oh, that's loud. It'd be nice if there are pillars that deal you some kind of damage. Could be like a thing you gotta block. That'd be interesting. Like they lock on you and you gotta block it. I like that. Okay, what am I looking at here? I need to pull something out. Freaking make this work. I think I can make that. This is gonna be annoying. Alright, we gotta make a new shape. We gotta invent a new polygon. Actually. A little rough, but it could work. You just ask, what two letters are the same? What are you talking about? This isn't gonna work. I need to undo that. Okay, what if I do this? What if I just throw up on the chat? Throw up on all of you guys. You wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't even see it coming. Be like a meteor. It'd make you go extinct. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to just accept whatever comes here. I can accept this. I hope this works. There's something strange happening underneath here. There's so many parts. It's crazy. Is the ground gonna be slippery? No. That's just anti-fun. I really don't like ice effects on the player movement. It's just frustrating. Boom! 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 Something I'm looking forward to is having people give me suggestions and I can actually take them. Instead of just being like, ah, you gotta wait for the revamp. I actually take suggestions again. It's gonna be great. I wonder if this will work. Sweet. Okay, so that part has been figured out. That was a real nightmare. This stuff will be a lot easier now because just clicking buttons. Clicking buttons again. Clicking some buttons. Clicking buttons. This might have been the most wasteful way to make this area. But you know what? I had fun talking with you. It was worth it. Uh-oh. Upside down. It's upside down. Ah, back to normal. This really gonna be how I do it? Whatever, it's fine. So there's a little blockage here, and there's a little gap. You can actually fall in there and explode. But tunnel, right? Opens up. I haven't figured this out yet somehow. You can see which way to go. This part's not going to be blocked yet. See a tunnel there. You'll see something down here as well. And then this part will disconnect. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh, Mr. Green. Mr. Green! This top part's been figured out. This part's been kind of figured out. I just gotta keep working on it. We'll get it. We'll get it! I think what's killing my FPS is the fact that this isn't grouped. None of this terrain is together. This is true with all the areas. Ah, that's better. I can move this? What? People are gonna assume I'm listening to music I like. But in reality, I have no idea what this is. I've never heard this. I don't hate it. This suddenly got really, like, guitar-y. Hold on, something looks amiss. Yeah, I remember you. Mr. Green. Of course. King of the casino. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Yeah, it's MIDI, but there's a feel to MIDI guitar. Hello, Mr. LAN. Local area network. What do you think of people that try to buy your game for money? They're scammers. It's just the truth. It's always a bad deal, and it's only when your game's doing well, and you'd make more money just not selling your game. They're just trying to scam kids who don't know any better. Fortunately for them, I'm not a kid, and I know better. I need to make this shorter. Ah, this song's called Rockstar. I know this song. Unless I'm wrong. But I know it's Kirby 64. I played that game When I was a wee lad. I don't remember this. I don't exactly remember this, but here you go. The doorway opens, revealing a non-corporeal wall behind which there is another room.
Here's where you find the enemy named Vultrix the Dark Lord.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Yeah, make them pay $10 million and be like, well, you didn't specify you wanted to buy ownership of the game. You just wanted to buy the game. I mean, it's free, but you wanted to pay for it. That wasn't me. I didn't make this deal. Buy a game and make it private. That's just evil. What's the deal with that? Just take it from people who like it. There are corporations and companies on Roblox, and some of them are run by teenagers. Those are places and people that you really want to avoid. You're gonna add stalactites? We'll get there. Gotta figure out this ridiculous shape. Look at all these instances, don't you love it? It's not too bad. A lot of games are built like this these days. Of course. Actually, yeah, there's no backface culling, so there's occlusion culling, as you can see. I believe this is what causes my frame drops. I think you should add where you go to NPCs and receive a quest. We have something like that planned, but something less how do I put this? I have something a bit more interesting planned that's not as unoriginal. I made it this your idea like that. But that is what every game does. I'm not a fan of it. It's not supposed to be an MMO. Will Snowflake Katana still be obtainable? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm evil. I don't know. The cave shape looks pretty good. Once you add stalactites and maybe some ambience, it could be good together. Yep. Will there be a spawn point in a revamp? We'll have checkpoints. We got those. Thank God, right? I'm gonna have to make up nonsense for this. I don't know how this is gonna connect. There's some chat messages in here that I just don't understand. I don't like the MMO gameplay loop. That's what I'm trying to say. You can have quests without them being like, help! I lost my hat in the dungeon! You must enter the dungeon and find my hat! That sucks. I don't like that. Instead, well, I won't reveal our plans, but we have something that is more repeatable. And I think that would be more fun. And also, it's a little bit more unique than a fetch quest. It also has to be something that the player wants to do. I think the issue with a lot of quests is that nobody wants to do them. Because it's like, kill 100 guys, and you just killed 100 guys, or even if you didn't have the quest, that's what you'd be doing anyway. Those are the issues I have. It needs to allow you to do something, or it needs to reward you for doing something that is fun to get done. Not tedious. Make it transparent blue over the stone, or add a transparent blue so make the edge transition better. I have a plan for that. I'm assuming you mean like this part. I have an idea. I'm gonna use like decals. Might have to make one. What do you think of pilgrims? If you've ever heard about it, I don't know what that is, unfortunately. Wait, why does this go up here? What the heck? This needs to come down. Where's this going? Maybe I can make this like come down here. Programmed as a dumb RPG game, it make no sense. Okay. It's open world RPG. I just have to take your word for it, because I don't know. I've seen it in my recommended, but that's all I've seen. I just never played it. I think I'll be able to do that. What is this connected to? It's like a free deep woken, but you don't lose character progress. It's really... This is a different message. It's really cool in Legend of the Bone Sword. Add a feature that is a reference from other action games. What? Alright. They're action games. Okay, let me make this clear. I don't love creepers. I was a child when I put that in the game. I'm not a child anymore. Used to have creeper plushes. I don't have those anymore. They've been ripped to shreds by my dog. It was 9 years ago. Just saying. But the origin of that was that I used to... Thank you, Windows. The origin was that I used to draw comics in school when I got bored. And I would make comics with the creepers. That was my character. Even though I don't own that character. I need to delete this. But yeah, that's where that comes from. It's from creeper comics that I made when I was a kid. Do you still play Minecraft? I try sometimes, but I have a really hard time finding anything to do in that game. I feel like I've done it already. Dog was really angry at creepers messing up his house. Nah, he was just a puppy. At the time, he liked to rip stuff. I have a really old creeper plushie. For some reason, it has blood on the back of it. What? There's blood on it. I mean, to be fair, the one I had like, so stupid. We gave them nicknames, and one of them had like a piece of gum stuck to its face, and we called them Gum Stain. You know why there was gum? Because we kissed it with gum in our mouth. That was my childhood for you. How long have you been playing Minecraft? My account is from 2013. That's all I know. I used to play it on Kindle Fire. I don't know if those are still a thing. But at that time, I don't even know what year it was. I was in 2nd grade. So, probably 2011. 2010, 2011. 2011 sounds right. Gum stain. Yeah, Minecraft has been updating, but it's just like a different group of people now, and it's not the same. It's different. I'm not really their audience anymore. People change over time, they want different things. Patched it up. Yes. That's great. I can put stuff in here now. Okay. We're almost done with this. I'm gonna go take a break for a while. I'll be back in like an hour. I'll go back live. I'll name this stream Remaking Ice Area Part 2. So until then, have a good time, everybody. Have a nice day. Been fun talking. Thank you for all the messages. This corner looks really rough. That's fine, man. It's only gonna get so good. I'm gonna fix this up as good as I can. I'm gonna put these as decoration. Hide the bad parts. Why did you take away the unreleased feature Game Pass? And would you replace it with something different, like early access, the revamp? I took it away because it was really bad. I replaced it with something else already. I think it was the teleport, something like that. But yeah, it didn't work. It was a dumb Game Pass. Anyway, bye-bye, everybody. Oops, that's from a different stream. I thought this was gonna be a black screen. Okay, now I gotta tell you what that is. So this is a piece of art I found, and I'm doing a contest where you make art-inspired music. So, I'm working on a song based on this art. Anyway, bye-bye. That stream is on my music channel. Okay, bye.